Hello, my name is Virgil Dismeyer. I will be your SCORE host today. This is not the normal topic of a SCORE counseling session, so we are fortunate to have a nationally renowned company, Murphy Business, and their spokesman, Dan Bauer, to share their experience with us. He has already done our webinar called Buying a Business. So this is a look at the other side, selling a business. I will let Dan introduce himself. Dan?
Hi, this is Dan Bauer. You will see a little of my background here. I've been a business broker for over 16 years and have owned various businesses along the way. I am currently a franchisee with Murphy Business of Minnesota, along with being the regional developer. As a business owner, hopefully this webinar will help you to construct a plan for the sale of your business. Whether you're headed into retirement or into a new business, planning is a key. Within this webinar, you'll learn critical points that all business owners should know prior to selling their business. From assessing the readiness of your business to common pitfalls to avoid and tips on closing. We'll cover it all here. The answer to this question requires a business valuation. While there generally is a cost to a valuation from your broker, you will find that this is a key first step that you don't want to miss. After obtaining the completed business valuation from a broker, you will be able to assess whether or not right now is the right time to sell your business. The business valuation will indicate the price your business will sell for on the open market. Don't be surprised if it comes back at a different price than you expected. As a seller, the business valuation gives you insight on the changes needed to make your business marketable. Business valuations reveal a lot of pivotal information that you'll need in the sale of your business. You received your business valuation. Now you have to decide if it's time to put it on the market. Are you comfortable with the projected sales of your business, or do you need to make some changes to increase the projected sale price? Your broker will help you understand the current market conditions. Your financial advisor will help you determine how you will be impacted personally. Only you, the seller, can make this decision if you are ready. After the sale, the proceeds will need to be handled wisely. Your accountant and your financial advisor are part of the team you'll need. We'll talk about who you will need on your team shortly. Some sellers are more comfortable than others with the transition period. It's a sensitive issue. You could see a transition in the way your business operates. More likely than not, the new owner will want to make changes to the business. Why are you selling? What are you hoping to accomplish by selling your business? Whatever the reason, selling your business will allow for a change in lifestyle. It might simply be to retire, time to move geographically, or time to move into a different business. Maybe the business you own right now is simply not suiting you anymore. Perhaps you would like to focus more on the goals, personal or professional. Selling your business will open up your schedule and allow you to pursue other activities. It's helpful to have an idea of what you want your new routine to be prior to selling. Most sellers prefer to have the proceeds of the sale of their business at closing. Today, with bank financing, this is unrealistic. Typically, if there's a bank financing involved, the seller will carry 10 to 30% of the total sale price on a note subordinate to the bank. If you choose to finance the sale of your business, you can negotiate your terms. Most sellers prefer to get a higher amount of funds at closing versus holding a note. Now that you've determined you're ready to sell, you want to get your team together. Your team will advise you and guide you through this process. appoint a business broker, hire a business accountant, consult a financial advisor, defer to an insurance advisor, engage an attorney, and create a SCORE mentor relationship. While it is possible to sell your business on your own, having a business broker on your team increases your ability to sell your business at the market price. Some brokerage firms will have access to more places to market your business. Also, check to make sure the brokerage firm you intend to hire will co-broke on the sale of your business with other firms. Your team will be able to help you navigate the options of your involvement in selling. On the financial side, you need to discuss bank versus personal note. Your personal involvement after the sale will depend on the buyer and his or her knowledge of your business. Most buyers, I would guess 90%, will need financing when purchasing a business. As a seller, most banks will require the seller to carry between 10 to 30% of the purchase price on a note subordinate to the bank. Your team will help walk through the process of evaluating the financing options. You then accept the offer from your bank and buyer, and the deal proceeds. Or you can reject the offer and have the buyer look for another financing option. The amount of financing you carry may impact the sale price in terms of the sale. For example, if you are carrying more of the financing than you expected, you might be advised to have more favorable terms for yourself. You have the option of your note not being subordinate to the bank and carrying the note on your own. This would not require a bank, and in essence, you would become the bank. That is, you would fill the role of the bank. The last option is to find a buyer that can cash you out, or a buyer that does not need financing. This is seldom the situation, but it's possible. A stock sale is usually not an option with most buyers because of liability and tax consequences. Most privately owned businesses will be sold as an asset sale. Once you've selected a broker, you'll want to hear about your situation and discuss the reasons you want to sell, the market conditions, history of the business, and goals and strategies. They will review your financial statements and tax returns to ensure that your goals are within reach. We already discussed how important this step is in helping you determine whether or not your business is ready for sale. If you have not had a business valuation completed, your broker should be able to assist you with this or have an outside firm complete the valuation. The broker will receive interest in your business and from there qualify the buyers. Process of aggressively marketing for serious qualified buyers. When selecting your broker, verify that they offer an array of marketing options. They should be able to place blind ads in local and national media outlets. They should also be able to actively use internet profiles, letters, emails, phone calls, and networking with other brokers. Ask how expansive their network is. Hopefully, it includes an array of contacts both locally and worldwide, as well as participating in numerous powerful organizations. This will allow your broker to attract qualified, serious buyers quickly. The broker will receive interest in your business and from there qualify the buyers. Qualifying buyers is a delicate task, but it is something brokers don't take lightly. They determine the potential buyer's financial capability, experience, and time frame, along with their commitment to the process. Brokers are experienced at matching buyers and sellers by reviewing financial goals and determining businesses that they are best suited to meet the buyer's profile. They'll remain in constant contact, keeping you informed of buyer interest. When a buyer meets the criteria determined and executes a confidentiality agreement, a full presentation of your business will be made. In their conversations with buyers, the broker will discover which goals and objectives more closely match the seller's business. They will also monitor for buyer signs and look for red flags as they go through the process. Once your broker has found a buyer and he or she has met the criteria, including ability to finance, down payment, and serious about pursuing your business, the next step is to set up a meeting for the buyer to present his or her financial capabilities, interest in the business, and experience. This will give you the opportunity to discover their style, attitude, and personality. Any additional questions of the buyer can be answered during this meeting. Due diligence is a process of verifying all the information in every aspect of a business, especially as it pertains to a purchase. Buyer conducts due diligence so they will receive what they think they're buying, in the condition they expect, and to uncover any unexpected liabilities and eliminate any post-sale surprises. The due diligence process should answer the questions: should I buy it? How much should I pay for it? How am I going to pay for it? The buyer is responsible for the due diligence process, not the business broker or an intermediary, unless they have been retained to do so. The due diligence process should include a close review of the legal, financial, and business aspects of the company or business. Depending on the business and or the buyer, the due diligence process can take anywhere from a few weeks to a couple of months, depending on the depth of discovery being taken. As a seller, you'll be asked to gather detailed information from your accountant and banker. In addition, the buyer's attorney will have a list of questions to be answered. As a seller, be prepared to be heavily involved in this process. Your broker will assist the buyer in making an offer to you. They'll present the offer, facilitate any counteroffer, and present a final and complete package to the party doing the closing. Closings are thorough and complete and cover the smallest of details. In addition, the broker should assist the buyer with due diligence and work to remove any contingencies. The broker or your attorney will review closing documents with you, the buyer, and the party doing the closing. Finally, your broker will attend the closing with you to ensure all documents are in place, to answer any last-minute questions, and to address any concerns that may arise. The buyer and seller have options, such as using a neutral attorney to draft the closing documents and to be the closing agent. Be sure there's an attorney drafting closing documents and completing the closing. Always have a non-disclosure agreement signed by anyone you discuss the sale of your business with. You want to avoid rumors about your business being for sale and financial information being distributed. It's important to have an exit strategy planned with your financial advisor to ensure your own future during this process. Without a business valuation, how do you know what your business is worth, and therefore what you can expect to sell it for? Advisors in your team are important for a successful sale. They are on your side and have experience and wisdom to help guide you. Plan ahead for a successful sale. Part of this success will be contingent on finding a team you want to work with for the next 12 months. The process of planning your future after the sale is just as important as planning the sale of your business. As a seller, you define success. In general, your team is looking to guide you through a smooth sale and allow you to pursue the future you're dreaming of. We would be happy to answer any questions that you have. If you'd like additional information, feel free to contact us. And with that, Virgil, I'll let you wrap this up.
Thank you, Dan. Dan gave us a very clear explanation of this topic most of us only encounter once in a lifetime. Dan has made his contact information available to you on the prior slide. In addition, we encourage you to seek counseling at your local SCORE Minnesota chapter. They offer many services that you will find on their websites. They know the local community and may be able to offer insight and other experiences to you. If you are from outside Minnesota, we urge you to establish a relationship with your local chapter in other parts of the country. Enter your zip code in the SCORE.org website, and you will see there is a chapter near you. Finally, if you have questions that we have not answered, we have an email address dedicated to serving you. As a nonprofit organization dedicated to help you start or grow, or in this case, sell a business, we must make these disclosures. We rely on various experts to present a topic, and the content is strictly for your education. SCORE Minnesota nor any of its chapters endorse specific vendors. Finally, any screenshots of websites and so forth that we provide are only for illustration and not a statement of fact. So now, in closing, we want to recognize the organizations that make these webinars possible. First, we are certainly grateful to Dan Bauer and Murphy Business for sharing their broad experience. Second, Veritas Marketing for guiding us through the technical and policy issues of producing these webinars. And third, SPEDCO, whose funding and support make this service possible. We hope Dan and ourselves have answered some of your concerns about selling a business. Goodbye and good luck.